Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to The Favorite Son, where we dig into the stories that defy explanation, the unsolved mysteries that haunt American history. Today, we're counting down the top 10 baffling cases that have stumped everyone from detectives to armchair sleuths. From vanished colonies to cryptic killers and impossible escapes, these are the puzzles that refuse to be solved. So, dim the lights, settle in, and let's dive into the mysteries that time left behind. Number 10 is the lost colony of Roanoke, America's oldest cold case. In 1587, over 100 English settlers landed on Roanoke Island, full of hope for a new life. Their leader, John White, returned to England for supplies, but war delayed him for 3 years. When he finally came back in 1590, the colony had vanished. No people, no bodies, just empty, dismantled homes. The only clue, Croatoan, carved into a post, and CRO on a tree. Croatoan referred to a nearby island and a friendly native tribe, leading some to believe the colonists joined them. But no proof ever surfaced. Other theories suggest disease, hostile tribes, or even a doomed attempt to sail home. Some explorers later reported Native Americans with gray eyes hinting at possible assimilation, but the fate of the lost colony remains a 400-year-old mystery. Did they blend in, perish, or simply vanish? Roanoke is still America's most haunting historical question mark. Number 9 is the legend of D.B. Cooper. In 1971, a man calling himself Dan Cooper hijacked a flight from Portland to Seattle, claiming he had a bomb. He demanded $200,000 and 4 parachutes, released the passengers, and ordered the plane to fly toward Mexico. Somewhere over the Pacific Northwest, he parachuted into the night with the cash and disappeared. The FBI launched a massive manhunt but found nothing. No Cooper, no parachute, no trace. In 1980, a boy found $5,800 in decaying bills, matching the ransom near the Columbia River, but that only deepened the mystery. Did Cooper die in the wilderness, or did he get away with the perfect crime? The case was officially closed in 2016, but the legend lives on. Was he a criminal mastermind, or just incredibly lucky? No one knows. D.B. Cooper remains the only unsolved skyjacking in U.S. history. His fate and the rest of the money are still missing. The skyjacker who vanished into thin air is now an American folk hero. Number 8 is the disappearance of Amelia Earhart. In 1937, Earhart and navigator Fred Noonan set out to circumnavigate the globe. After 22,000 miles, they vanished over the Pacific, searching for tiny Howland Island. Earhart's last radio messages were desperate, low on fuel, unable to find land, then silence. Despite the largest search of its time, no wreckage or remains were ever found. The official story, they crashed and sank, but theories abound. Some say they landed on Nikumaroro Island and survived as castaways. Others claim they were captured by the Japanese. Artifacts found on Nikumaroro hint at survival, but nothing is conclusive. Did they perish at sea or did they live on, lost to history? Earhart's final moments remain one of aviation's greatest mysteries. Her courage endures, but her fate is still unknown. The world is still searching for answers. Number 7 takes us to Alcatraz, the prison no one was supposed to escape. In 1962, Frank Morris and the Anglin brothers pulled off a legendary breakout. Using spoons and a homemade drill, they tunneled through their cells, hid their work with fake vent covers, and crafted dummy heads to fool the guards. On the night of the escape, they slipped out, climbed to the roof, and launched a raft made from raincoats into the icy bay. They vanished without a trace. The official story says they drowned, but no bodies were ever found. In 2013, a letter surfaced claiming they survived, but DNA tests were inconclusive. Did they make it to freedom, or did the bay claim them? The escape from Alcatraz remains an enduring mystery. The rock's most famous inmates may have pulled off the impossible. Fact or legend, the truth is still out there. Alcatraz's greatest secret endures. Number 6 is the Zodiac Killer, a nightmare that terrorized California in the late 1960s. The Zodiac attacked young couples, then taunted police and media with cryptic letters and ciphers. He claimed at least 5 victims, but hinted at many more. His ciphers stumped experts for decades. Even when cracked, they revealed no identity. Suspects came and went, but no one was ever charged. The Zodiac's final confirmed murder was in 1969, then he vanished, leaving a trail of fear and speculation. DNA and handwriting analysis have failed to solve the case. The killer's identity remains a chilling enigma. The Zodiac's legacy is a puzzle that still haunts investigators. the Bay Area's most infamous phantom remains at large. Number 5 is the tragic murder of JonBenet Ramsey. In 1996, the 6-year-old was found dead in her family's Boulder, Colorado home after a bizarre ransom note and a chaotic investigation. The case quickly turned from kidnapping to murder, with suspicion falling on her parents and brother. Evidence was contradictory: a ransom note written inside the house, unknown male DNA on her clothing, and a contaminated crime scene. Years of media frenzy and speculation followed. In 2008, DNA evidence cleared the Ramsey family, but the killer was never found. Was it an intruder or something closer to home? The case remains open, a heartbreaking mystery that still grips the nation. JonBenet's story is a haunting reminder of justice delayed. Number 4 is the disappearance of Jimmy Hoffa, the powerful Teamsters boss with deep mob ties. In 1975, Hoffa vanished from a Detroit restaurant parking lot, never to be seen again. Theories abound. Was he murdered by the mob to prevent his return to power? Where is his body? Rumors claim he's buried under stadiums, crushed in a compactor, or hidden in concrete. The FBI has chased countless leads, but Hoffa's fate remains unknown. His disappearance is a symbol of organized crime's reach and its secrets. Decades later, Hoffa's name still sparks speculation. The man who made enemies everywhere simply vanished. The mystery of Jimmy Hoffa endures. Number 3 is the infamous Black Dahlia case. In 1947, Elizabeth Short's mutilated body was found in Los Angeles, drained of blood and posed with chilling precision. The press sensationalized the case, and the killer taunted police by mailing Short's belongings. Hundreds of suspects were questioned, and dozens falsely confessed. The brutality and surgical skill suggested a medical background, but no one was ever charged. Theories point to everyone from doctors to jilted lovers, but evidence is circumstantial. The case became a Hollywood legend, inspiring books and films. The Black Dahlia's killer remains unidentified. LA's most notorious unsolved murder is still shrouded in darkness. The city's greatest mystery endures. Number 2 is Area 51, the world's most famous secret base. Hidden in Nevada, the government denied its existence for decades, fueling wild UFO theories. In 1989, Bob Lazar claimed he worked there, reverse engineering alien technology, igniting global fascination. Officially, it's a test site for advanced aircraft like the U-2 and stealth fighters. But the secrecy, armed guards, and persistent sightings keep conspiracy theories alive. Is it just a military base or something more? The truth is locked behind fences and classified files. Area 51's mystery is as much about what we imagine as what's real. And at number 1, the legend of the Knights of the Golden Circle. This secret society allegedly buried billions in gold across America to fund a second civil war. They left behind cryptic maps, codes, and symbols, supposedly only decipherable by insiders. Historians doubt the treasure ever existed, but believers point to mysterious carvings and endless rumors. Treasure hunters still search for KGC gold, chasing clues through forests and fields. No cache has ever been proven real, but the legend persists. The KGC's lost fortune is the ultimate American treasure hunt. Fact or folklore, the allure of hidden gold endures. And there you have it, 10 of America's most enduring unsolved mysteries. From lost colonies to secret societies, these stories remind us how much remains unknown. Which case fascinates you most? Drop your theories in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey into the unknown, like and subscribe for more mysteries from the favorite son. Until next time, keep questioning.